and we are protecting that investment in your home. This time we are talking about stone products, so your walkways, your driveways. There's certain things you have to do with your stone to make sure that it isn't decimated as the years go by and as the temperatures fluctuate and it gets a little bit colder. Let's talk about how to protect these newly installed projects.
Right, so we're going to focus on interlocking brick or paving stones. Now, even though it is a really dense, durable product, it is colored, it is susceptible to fading, staining, and even sand loss if we don't seal. A lot of these bricks are put together with sand, right?
That's right.
So
yes.
With a water-based paver sealer, we can protect it from oil, grease, and it'll in fact even protect it from the sand working its way out and a discoloration. So
okay. So this has to be sealed as well.
This has to be sealed.
Go ahead and show
again,
us
like the first segment, I love water-based materials, water-based products. This is a water-based sealer. Really easy soap and water cleanup. It's going to change the color a little bit. This is something you can do every year.
Yeah.
Really easy to go on. You can imagine if you're doing a huge driveway or a walkway, you're going to want probably a bigger roller
Maybe.
or a longer pole.
Yeah,
but, you know,
probably.
For our purposes here, this works.
How long, okay, so let's say we actually do it every year, because I know you guys are lazy like I am, and you're thinking twice about that, but let's say you actually do it every year because it will protect your investment. How long does it take for that all to dry so that you can use your driveway or your walkway again?
Generally 24 hours, but like the painting products and like our organic wood products, we want to be cautious of the weather and the time of year. So this is something we don't want to do when it's really hot. So we want to make sure it's cool, overcast day, and then this is a bit different than paint. This actually has to, in fact, cure. So it's not so much the painting that dries. This has to cure. So it has to fully cure. So it could be different depending on the time, but generally I'd say 24 hours, 36 hours you can drive on it.
Okay.
Again, pay attention to the manufacturer's recommendations when you can start foot traffic or driving on it, but your tires, oil, grease will stain an interlocking brick driveway.
Yes.
You know, an interlocking brick is expensive to do. It's far more expensive than laying asphalt. So again, protect your investment. Seal it, look after it, and it'll look after you for years to come.
Absolutely. Okay, I love that. So let's talk a little bit about this product here.
Okay. So there's interlocking brick, and then there's concrete walkways, stamped concrete. So for our purposes here, this is just a concrete slab. Same thing again. It's susceptible to staining. This is not colored, but you can get grease, staining. This is a water-based concrete sealer. This one, in fact, I had to mix. So whenever you're mixing anything that's a powder, we want to make sure we wear a mask.
Yes.
Again, water-based soap and water cleanup, really easy to do. And again, this one here, they recommend that you brush this one on as opposed to rolling this one on. Every product is going to be different, right? So I'd always say pay attention to the weather and whatever the manufacturer's instructions say, follow that to a T, and you won't have any issues with the installation of these products. And these are easy DIY projects to do. Like any homeowner can do this. You can pay the trades to install your interlocking brick or do your concrete or stamped concrete, but save some money and save some time and do it yourself. We're talking about here protecting your investment, but a big thing is prevention. And salt is a big issue if you live in a climate where it snows. So I think we need to get off the road salt and start looking for eco-friendly and pet-friendly alternatives. So sand is a fairly economical thing to do that you can use. It doesn't hurt the environment. You know, salt can kill your gardens. It's bad for your pets, and it's bad for the environment. So a lot of pet-friendly alternatives. And when I was looking at research for this segment, believe it or not, there's the craziest solutions for road salt alternatives. Beet juice, believe it or not.
Beet juice?
Beet juice.
Yeah, no one will see that.
Like,
it'll look like a murder scene.
I know. Beet juice.
But it works.
It works.
Okay.
It gets better. Pickle juice is one.
Okay.
And even cheese brine.
Cheese brine.
Cheese brine. Who knows?
On the driveway and the walkway.
On the driveway. I think these applications are being used in parts of the country where cities are using that. Because you imagine with the cities, their budgets can be hundreds of thousands of dollars just on road salt. And then all that runoff. So, you know, if you live somewhere where they make a lot of cheese, I guess the cities are using cheese brine.
We're going to start using cheese now because that's going to be good for our budget.
Salt's really bad. It's you know, it's not really good for anybody.
You don't want it getting on the paws of the pets or anything like that. Huge shout out to Islington Nurseries for the stone products during your segment today right now. Thanks for that, Chris.